Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the lost city of Ythryn. And welcome back to me. Escaped out of the ward. the medical ward, I hasten to add. But yes, sorry about last week, everybody. Had to take a moment to stitch myself back together, but we are back in business, and it is a pleasure to have all of you people here. Hello, everyone in chat. DM Charlie and Patch coming in with those subs already. Thank you, my friends.
Ah, you guys.
Who gets those spins? Who gets those spins? I can't have sleeves on anymore. I'm so used to being attached to fluids. Okay, so. Patch and Charlie, thank you very much indeed. And if you've got a target in mind for your spins of the wheel, where would you like those to go? And Wario as well, I see you there. Welcome in, my friend. Phantom Supermod, hello, hello. Princess Lydia? Princess Lydia? Hey, Rishi, thank you. Okay, that's 3. Spin for Fushiro for old time's sake. Oh, here, Josh coming at you from Patch of QuestJunkiesUK.
Okay.
A spin of the wheel. Oh, and Grim coming in there as well. Thank you. Hype train. Hype.
Hype?
Fushiro.
Train?
Welcome back. Shrinkicize, you're back to your normal self.
Son of a...
No, you're back to your normal self. Because you remember you were grown last time.
I know, I just like being big.
Oh, okay. No.
I like being big.
Yeah, yours. Well, look at yours won't go away, Boozlin. So lucky you, I guess. Phantom, thank you so much. Look at that. Well, it's leaping headlong into a level 3 hype train. You wonderful folks. Thank you so much. Vuzlin from DM Charlie. Don't have to self-inflict today, Rishi.
Boozy. Let's go with a term of endearment.
Hey, Boozy. Hey, Boozy. Hey, Boozy, how you been?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Fine. How are you?
Boozy, how you doing? Keep it
Hey,
moving, huh?
I'm better. Better get a bucket.
Here we go. You may take the benefits when you see fit as a little mote of restful light bobs around you of a short rest. Not the long rest version, I'm afraid. But you may grab a short rest and use any hit dice or recharge any short rest abilities when you see fit. So make a note of that. Was it
a glass cannon?
Who was it who had the long rest? Was it Velen?
That was Mikey. Yeah, Mikey.
And Mike too. Okay.
No. Oh yeah, I did get one a while
You got one
back,
too.
but
Yeah.
Ellen got
Keep
one
track of those. Sorry,
recently.
I'm not keeping track of those. So please do.
No, we got you back.
I think Steph is taking her long rest, unfortunately. Not with us today, I'm afraid, my friends, but she will be back very soon. Hopefully in Wild Beyond the Witchlight at the end of the week. Now, we are very happy to be back here, not only because it means I'm out of hospital, but because it is always a joy to be with these lovely people. Josh, the Maharishi, Mike, and author for NCDM Arcadia magazine, Jess. Congratulations. Another worthy inclusion into that awesome big heroic feat of yours. And QuestJunkiesUK coming in with disadvantage for Ossian, also for old time's sake, quote unquote. Cheers, Patch. I'm also about to give him a bit of a disadvantage, but more on that in a moment. Now, just put that over there. Okay. Oh no, come back. Where'd you go? There you go. Stay still. Okay. Right, my friends, so we are going to jump into things here, but let us quick thank you to all of those lovely people that make these things possible here. In particular, at the start of things, let us shout out the awesome Emma City art. We have 2 parties of adventurers in the works at the moment. I'm very excited to see new Emma art coming through. Looking forward to that. And, of course, if you would like nice music like this, or other such sound effects and things in your games, check out the amazing Sirenscape. And thank you, Phantom. There's our cool friends over at CZRPG there as well. Now, we got some rather good news as some horrible corporate people bent their foreheads to their ankles in a good solid Japanese apology and gave us back our toys. And we have an OGL 1.0 safe and sound. And we are going to celebrate that today, and our other session later in the week. A bit of a slow ease back into things this week, just a couple of sessions this week. But do we have some giveaways for you, my friends? To celebrate some of our favourite third-party publishing friends, we have 2 vouchers for Troll Lord Games and 2 books from Cobalt Press to give away today. Not for this week. McGlover, thank you so much.
You knew it was coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much, McGlover. You're an absolute legend. So, yes, if you would like the chance to win a choice of any digital product from the Troll Lord Games catalogue, Castles and Crusades, D&D, 5e, whatever you fancy, exclamation mark enter, like our friend Phantom there in chat, and also the chance to win 2 wonderful products from Cobalt Press. The first being the fabulous Book of Ebon Tides, their version of the Shadowfell. Is that fair, Jess? Is the Shadow Realm their version of the Shadowfell in Midgard?
I don't know as much about their lore as I
Thank you, McGlover.
think I'm going to have to.
Insider gossip.
That seems correct.
Excellent.
But I will learn and know more later.
Excited to hear more about that. Okay, fantastic. So yes, I believe it is the Shadow Fae and all of their wonderful courts, and we are using it in various games. My character over on Patch's channel is based from there originally, and taken a rather rambling journey to get to where they are now. But everyone, yes, 4 chances to win in total. 2 Troll Lord Games and 2 books. The second being their wonderful Southlands campaign guide, a fantastic world guide to the desert Egyptian kind of style, the river delta and jungles and mountains, all sorts of environments in there. That is the wonderful Southlands. I'm using it in several of my games, have used it in various different things. Used it a lot when we were over in Harakir, the Egyptian style Domain of Dread and Ravenloft with Barovia and beyond. And we are excited to see what lies in store for the future of those wonderful places there. Wonderful world building from Cobalt Press always. And dive into these books if you are today's lucky winner. Right, okay. So, we have a few more spins of this wheel to get through, and then we will be jumping into today's story. A very interesting start to today's story, so I'm looking forward to getting into that in just a second. Now, we were on our first round. We had done Fushiro and Vuzlin. Ocean, for you, we have a... Wild Magic Surge. Love to see it.
You love to
Mike,
see it.
for you. What you got? Oops, all wisdom. You wild, wise little kitty. And for me, or the next monster that they meet. What you got? Wild Magic Surge for me too. Yes. Okay, and echoing back round, ripple back round the other way. Rebound off the wall here. Me again. My second. Grow a size.
God,
Big,
you stole it.
big monster.
You stole it from me.
Nom 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 nom.
Every time.
Just your second one. Hey, Valen, welcome in. Oops, all con. Mike is getting stronger and stronger.
Mike cannot be stopped.
Rah. Ocean.
That's the tank.
Oops, all
That's the
intelligence.
Oh God.
tank. That's the think tank right there.
Don't think too much about it. Vuzlin.
Yes.
Oops, all dex. Enjoy.
That's
And
throw up into the bucket.
Last but not least, for you lovely people, Fushiro second.
Don't shrink.
Shrink a size.
Oh,
no.
So, like,
So when I said I want
I've
you
got-
to revisit Waku.
so I've gotten four rolls recently within the
Mhm.
past couple of weeks.
Mhm.
3 of them have been shrink aside.
Oh wow.
Do I still have my oops all strength from last session?
Oh yeah, until long rest.
Mm-hmm. Do we long rest?
Yeah,
That's
until
20, right? That's oops all is a 20, right?
yeah, set default. Yeah, override is 20.
Okay.
Oh well, most of my damage is radiant anyway. And it's nothing piercing. It's fine.
God,
Okay,
I
so
want you to know. Do you want to know my passive perception right now?
please.
It's 23.
Nice. nice.
What have you done? You lovely people.
Hype
Thank you.
train completion. Thank you, everybody. Absolutely amazing. All the way up to completed level 3 into level 4. Thank you so much, everyone. Amazing. All right, now, funny that Fushiro should be shrinking down to a small draconic form, because we are going to jump to another persona of GM Josh's, which is a small draconic form. But more on that in a second. Last time we were here in Ythryn, our adventurers found the obelisk at Y21, you can see there. And there it was that they discovered the magical ability to create a wand of power from the timber of the nether oak and the magic of this obelisk. Mike went forward with the oak granted to them as they had promised, and convinced the tree of their nefarious purposes, and they placed the branch given on the pedestal. The magics gathered around the obelisk, crackling and lighting the various runes in the draconic script that are used to write the old Netherese language, Loros. And as the magic travelled down through the obelisk and funneled into the branch, which was raised up off the platform, whittling away at itself and becoming Mike's all-powerful wand of giggles. There was a slight problem as the damage in the collision as the city had fallen out of the sky and plunged through the ice here of the glacier up in Icewind Dale. Wild magic surged around, and what was the wild magic from that one? Do you remember, Mike? I can't remember what it was. It was a wild magic surge.
Was that the all strength? Is that how I got my all strength? Or was that the
I think it was like a regular wild magic surge. I can't remember what it was. But yes, anyway, it was survivable.
I've had a lot of weird stuff going on lately.
Yes. Generosity from chat means weird stuff. Weird stuff.
I know I
look
looked like an electrical kitty.
Yes. Ocean's still doing the best Disney princess impression. Now, having completed the creation of this wand, the wand that they need to begin the arcane octad ritual, which will gain access to the central spire that you can see in our screen here. They started to move south towards the next of the arcane towers, and as they did so, they were confronted by the terrifying visage of the cold light walkers that came shambling out, blasting beams of utter frigid cold and energy from their voids of faces. And there was a slightly rough fight, but ended in a very timely manner. Thank you, very well playing along there. And they managed to defeat the monsters that came shambling towards them. Whether they came in from the caverns above or have been lurking here in the ruins, or perhaps other twisted remnants of the original wizards and inhabitants of this doomed city, we do not know. But that is where we left our adventurers last time, and that is where we will leave Ythryn for a moment. as in the style of our good friend Patch at QuestJunkiesUK, I would like to do a little cutscene. One thing that happened whilst I was away was the long-awaited steer the ship vote over on our Discord. It was a stretch goal from one of our charity games last year, which you wonderfully and generously met. And, as promised, we gave you 4 choices for which was to be the next campaign on the channel. It was a very close run race, I was very happy to see. Especially as my entirely homebrewed idea was up there with the other ones as well. So thank you for that. But the winner was the Tomb of Annihilation. So, QuestJunkiesUK and some of our bold heroes and storytellers are headed towards the jungles and waters of Chult. Now, we have been in that locale, or nearby, not too long ago, a year and a half ago, I suppose now, when GM Josh, over in the far corner, and some other good friends of ours. Hey, Luboffin, coming in with a big raid. Hey, Luboffin, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you all here. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots and lots of TTRPGs and enjoy all of the storytelling going on. Good to see you all in there. Hey, another Phoenix, how you doing? Thank you, Luboffin. I'll give you a shout out there if you're not already. And you like general TTRPG and D&D stuff and Critical Role stuff, particularly. Do go and check out the fabulous Luboffin.
I'd like to interrupt you
Please.
real quick because she is the number one concise update that I watch, because sometimes I just can't watch the entire 4.5 hours. It is masterful. Love it.
Yeah, always good stuff. I was happy to catch your live watch along for the new animated shows with you and your fella Luboffin the other day. That was really fun to watch. So everyone, if you're not already, please jump over there and give Luboffin a follow. And thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that you can spend a little more time, if you do have the time to do so. Get comfy. We are just getting rolling here. Hey, thanks for that gifted sub there. Now, today we have some fabulous giveaways going on for all of you raiders as well. If you want to jump in on that at the end of the session in a couple of hours, we will be drawing 4 lucky winners today to celebrate certain victories in the TTRPG community over the weekend. We are going to be giving away 4 things from some of our favourite third-party publishers, as you can see. Thank you, Phantom. Yes, to celebrate the OGL victory, we are giving away 2 Coldbolt Press books as PDFs and 2 vouchers for any digital product from our sponsors over at Troll Lord Games. So everyone, !enter in chat, and you will have the chance to win. Yes, indeed. KD, well done. Hey, thanks for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. So, yes, !enter in chat if you would like the chance to win, like Phoenix has there. I swear it's not me. I do own these things already, so I'm giving them away to lucky other people here. I got some nice copies to give away to you folks. Good luck, everybody, good luck. So yes, we have vouchers for any digital product from Troll Lord Games, so it's your choice. And then we have 2 books from Cobalt Press, the Book of Ebon Tides and the Southlands Campaign Guide. Amazing books, which I am always happy to delve into and get some nice lore and ideas. Now, we, Raiders, were just talking about something that happened recently on our Discord, where we were giving everyone the chance to decide which campaign we would play next. And the vote was a close one, but the results came in that it was going to be the Tomb of Annihilation down in Chult. Now, we were in that locale, as I said, that locale, a year and a half ago, as we did a mini summer campaign with the beautiful AJ Winters and our friend, equally beautiful, GM Josh over there in the corner. And we were playing the Snout of Omgar, where a group of adventurers went around the local islands just off the south coast of the Chultan Peninsula, and they prevailed against various monsters and beasties and evildoers, notably the cult of elemental evil that were up to no good. And as they rescued the island from the nefarious plots and intents of those cultists, they woke the island from its slumber. For the Snout of Omgar was none other than the snout of a huge, gigantic, just awesome, slumbering dragon turtle. And as the turtle Omgar came rising up out of the waters, you, Fushiro, no, not in those days, GM Josh, as the little Kobold's warlock, follower of a lich named Larloch, you skipped and jumped about, and I think you probably had a good old time on Omgar's back for a while, but then you were urged, driven onwards, back towards the jungle shores you'd seen off the beaches of Omgar. And you found your way, scuttling through, avoiding the undead hordes, the dinosaurs, the alligators, the dangerous goblin tribes of the Chultan jungles, and found yourself in the lost city of Ormu. Instinctively knowing where to go, you scuttled and scurried through the ruins, down into the secret labyrinth beneath. And there it was that you discovered, perhaps meeting face to face for the first time, your master. The Lich, Larloch, awaited you down in the depths of the ruins, standing next to a large, never before seen contraption, some arcane device hooked up in some way to a strange, fetal, half-developed monstrosity of a almost mind-warping visual to even just like look upon. Just Waku, the little kobold, was deeply disturbed. But Larloch's voice drew your vision away. Little Waku, you... I thought you were a thorn in my side, but such a boon you promised, and such a boon you turned out to be. Welcome to the Soulmonger.
Oh, that sounds. It sounds interesting. It looks not so great. But I am here.
Indeed.
Me, Waku, the great and powerful necromancer. I have wings now. So that.
Larloch's face winces slightly. He's like, yes, a great and powerful necromancer, and only such a necromancer would understand this purpose that we have discovered, this way of charging my phylactery that you have snatched from the hands of those pesky adventurers sent to banish it into Ravenloft by some fool of a gnome. And you brought it down through the entirety of the dangers of the Sword Coast, survived the awakening of a terrifying dragon turtle and have delivered it here through the jungles to its final resting place, if I may.
Yeah, yes, I did all of those things intentionally with the purpose of bringing this to you. Anyway, here is this.
You prefer
you
your
have
staff? Yeah, because remember, it was attached to your staff. Oh, believe me, the powers I gain from this device will be paid forward to all of my disciples.
Well, I'm the only one here, so can I get like the whole share, like all of it? Because I don't see any other disciples.
That hardly seems fair now, does it?
Okay, if that's the deal, like here you go, like boink.
An emaciated, bony hand plucks the phylactery from your grasp and reaches towards this soulmonger device. It shakes as if like a magnetic pull is seeking to draw it into the depths of the mechanism, and with a snap, it joins with the rest of the device.
That's horrifying.
It starts to glow with a dark, purple, eldritch energy, and the fetal, gigantic form floating with this umbilical cord-like connection to the device twitches and moves, hungrily seeking with blind eyes as yet to be awakened, as this evil god in this fledgling form seeks to be fed. And you feel, as the only mortal in the room, a tug on your soul, even though it's still within your mortal form. It pulls you towards it, and you start to be drained by the device, drawn into the soulmonger, like so many hundreds of other souls are doomed to be.
God, this isn't treasure at all. Oh no!
Larlock says, "There is still work for you to do. Take this as your reward." And he reaches out, and with a poof, you are teleported away. And where you appear, we will see later on. But we skip out to a tall tower of rock, the Spelljammer Academy, its uppermost levels, wherein lies the commander's quarters. And we see the huge four-poster, satin-sheeted bed of Mort in charge of the academy. And he sits up. Oh, good gracious. Our view zips across the oceans of the Sword Coast, up towards Waterdeep, through the streets, and into the massive, quiet at this time of day, tap room of the Yawning Portal. The vast hole down into the Undermountain opens there in the middle of the bar, and then over there behind the counter we see Durnan, Mert's previous companion, cleaning the bar and preparing for the day's business, and he also clutches at the counter. No. That scene happens countless places throughout the worlds of the multiverse, as every adventurer, every noble, every noticeable figure that has been brought back to life by revivication, reincarnation, any divine magic, is slowly starting to die, little by little. And as they die, their souls will be gobbled up by the soulmonger, feeding this evil god through its pupil stages and into its true form. And also feeding Larlock, the Lich Lord, who is causing troubles in another name-redacted campaign. has not been revealed yet. But let us make one last call. As this is happening all over the multiverse, one is particularly pertinent to today. As we delve down beneath the ice of the glacier, beneath the caverns of hunger, and down to Ythryn, where here on QuestJunkiesUK, we recently had our first ever player reincarnation. Ossian. And thanks for the reminder, Redfall. I would like
And
you.
kind of Fushiro, right?
No, as he hasn't been reincarnated. There's no divine magic involved there.
Did his god bring him back?
No.
No, it was
Angry
definitely
to die.
definitely not my god.
Yeah.
And-
Fushiro too angry to die.
Yes. As Ossian, we start today. I would like you to permanently remove 1 from your max HP. And we will dive into the hunger of Ythryn. And welcome back. So, yes, there you have it, my friends. We are going to be jumping into the Tomb of Annihilation as our next campaign. And we will see where Waku appears and which other adventurers will be joining him. I know. Because everyone is very excited and everyone already has their characters. Okay, so looking forward to that and other upcoming secret projects. Ossian, I'm looking at you. In the future. Alright, so it should be a good stream. I hope so. Thank you, Charlie. I do hope so. So, dear players, you have defeated the Codlight Walkers, and you are headed towards the tower to the south there, 22. I will bunch you up here, like the good buddies you are, and then return to our slightly dilapidated Redfall as you make your way through the streets towards this tower wreathed in this strange mist as you approach the Tower of Illusion. An obsidian tower shrouded in gossamer mist soars before you. Eyes carved into the stonework appear to fixate on you as you approach the entrance. The spire's highest window emits a purple light. Now, over to you, my friends.
Color scheme. It looks just like me.
Perfect.
If you conquer it, you could put your flag up there and call it a second home.
Well, I only want to see you shining in the purple rain. Those of you in chat, remember, I am now Mr. Creosote.
Yes, unfortunately, Mike and Vuzlin were afflicted by the arcane rot that is one of the after effects of the eldritch energies seeping from all of the magic in this lost place. Vuzlin is now 3 times their size, mostly sideways, unfortunately. And
Let myself go, I did.
and Mike had 1 leg shorter than the rest, so hobbling towards the tower. So, my friends, over to you.
Anyone feeling weird right now? I don't know. Something feels off. Like, I think I lost a tick or 2 on my health.
I'm a walking corpse. I always feel kind of off.
You feel kind of off?
Yes, I do.
Fine.
I feel
Fine. You make it all about you, Arcee, and that's just fine.
Vuzlin, you turn and look up to where Fushiro had just been, and then he's like down at your knee level.
Do you... Dad, you clothes fit too? Is that... mine did. Mine are kind of, like, expanded. Although
for sure.
It's starting to chafe a bit.
Fushiro's channeling his inner Duragar, I think. Just enlarges for combat and then down again.
Fury of the
likes to get
Smalls,
pocket
that's
size
what it
so
is.
he can dance with me. That's all.
Yes, that is what I am doing.
I'm not looking forward to my blood pressure next visit, but let's go anyway. I think we need to go up there.
Yeah, we gotta get Mike his second home. All right, everyone, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
You make your way towards the tower.
Boozlin stopping every 5 steps to take a breath. An
Mark it up.
extra one.
Easy steps. Remember, we worked it out in PT.
Really need to get back on track. Reminds me of a Jethro Tull song.
As you push through the door, you find that the mist is inside as well. And
Oh, great, it's still.
as you move into the interior, you can hear sounds. Cries for help. Sobbing voices out of the air from no visible source. Sorry, Mick, yeah.
Do they seem like actual cries for help, or knowing that we're in a tower of illusion? And Mike, who, is specialized in mind nonsense, would they be able to tell, or can they check if this is illusory stuff, considering they know like dissonant whispers and occasionally know like enemies abound and stuff like that? Does this seem like that kind of thing?
Yeah, give me an insight or arcana.
Let's do insight. Not the greatest, but that's what happens when you roll a 3 on the die. So that's a 16.
Damn.
Thank you, Oops All Wisdom.
You are pretty sure these, from your experiences so far, there haven't been survivors yet, and the strange blue-skinned creatures don't care
Scream.
what predicament they're in, and yeah, Oh yes, sorry, we forgot a couple of little details there. So I got swept away in the Tomb of Annihilation stuff. You did also see a demi-lich
Oh, that's right.
observing you, and then flying off towards the central citadel, passing
That's
through
right.
the force field.
A drone lich.
Yeah.
Didn't we make it sad last session?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I tried to offer it friendship by showing it a
heard-
skull of its friend.
We heard
And
its
that made it
feelings.
Little snowflake.
There's lots of
Yeah, wait a
snowflakes around here. It's cold. So I'll just tell everybody. I know you might be hearing voices in your head, but that's all they are. They are not voices in reality. They're voices in magicality. So just don't listen. Nobody here's hurt. It's all fine. Everybody's already dead.
I already got one voice telling me eating my feelings is healthy. Is that the one you want me not to listen to? Or some of the other ones that are telling me, ouch, ouch, hurdy, hurdy, ow, yay.
The ouch, ouch, hurdy, hurdy is the one that
Okay.
is
Oh, I
pretending.
was making sure. Okay.
But the other one just sounds like it's a way to be mean to yourself. So, you know, if that's your bag, go for it. But if you know, you hang out with yourself more than you hang out with any of your friends, and would you let your friends say that kind of thing to you?
You know, there's a lot of times I just don't let myself be human. I understand. And I have to be okay with that. This is a personal journey, but that's not about me. This is about the group now.
You're not a human.
Maybe that's my problem.
Do the voices say that if you keep eating, you'll be unhealthy?
Unhealthy.
Unhealthy?
Yeah, something about dropping H's everywhere I go.
That's a very pointed insight there.
Right, uh-oh. There's a knocking. It's gently rapping at my chamber door.
You kind of look behind you. Redfall's like hands up. He's like, one move.
All right, so one more time, Redfall.
One move.
You and me, we're gonna have a go.
One move. No.
Great.
He charges outside. He can't take it.
Oh no.
Redfall, it's okay, baby.
Let's go. Stay close to me. Everyone stay close.
Sly, go out and keep him company. Make sure he doesn't run away, all right? Just tell him he's a good boy, and he's just you know, it gets all of us.
Oh, I'm gonna quick just give myself 29 hit points from lay on hands.
Get a
Oh,
room.
you need a little. You need. Yeah. Anybody else need a little something? I can.
I somehow feel stronger.
I
than
didn't get
did
hurt.
before
Yeah,
the
I didn't get.
last
I didn't
fight.
get hurt. So yeah.
Like,
I've
I
got-
feel, if anything, healthier than before.
But anyway, I think we should proceed.
Works for me.
If you want, I could sing a song while we walk through the
Just-
valley of the shadow of the voices to drown them out.
Just stay close to me. We'll be fine.
All right.
The
Half a league.
the old, like, all of these towers, they have these various laboratories and bedrooms and chambers as you go up through them. It's not just an empty space with a stairway, but as you in good haunted house tradition, it's just as you're passing some of the other doors, like climbing up, that's when they bang and like make these noises towards you. Now,
Very cool sound effect.
They've got good 3D positioning on them as well.
Yeah, it freaked me a little bit because
Tell me if it's too
I
much.
got a
'cause-
door. I got a door right here. I just like what the oh.
I'm not wearing very powerful headphones right now. So.
No, I love it. Keep
These
it
are-
going.
These are
Okay.
brand new.
Now,
Really? Are they new?
what would you
I was
say?
cat sitting for a friend today, and someone is clearly jealous. I was not home.
What would you say is the worst nightmare of each of your characters?
Oh shit! Go back to.
I mean, usually nightmares are things that they fear in the future,
Mm-hmm.
but I think this isn't necessarily true for Fushiro. When we think literally about the word nightmare, he considers the moment of his original death to be the thing that he fears the most,
Mm.
or his worst memory.
Okay.
Mike used to have a recurring nightmare as a kitten of getting kicked out of the litter. Basically, just no one in his family recognized him and knew who he was. And everybody laughed at him. His mom wouldn't talk to him anymore. And he just kept wandering and wandering through the streets, and all of his fur fell off, and he was very cold. And he knew if he could make it to where there were people, he would be okay. And he kept seeing the cemetery up ahead, and he knew if he could get there, he could find people, because that's where Grandma and Grandpa were, so he would be okay, but he couldn't get there. And he was just cold and had no fur, and kept tripping over his bones.
Okay. What's the end?
Question.
Yes.
While Mike is wearing a ring of mind shielding, do what powers that be know this?
It's... I don't think it's them reading
Okay.
and causing this. It's just causing you to manifest it yourself.
Got it.
Ocean?
Watching his father Spelljammer blow up again and again and again while he's watching from a distance.
Fuzlin?
Vuzlin is an orphan, and his greatest nightmare would be to discover that the people that he honors the most were responsible for their death.
Okay. As you clamber up through the tower, you all, in very vivid reality, experience those things. And I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Because I'm real good at those.
Now, I specifically told you to stay close to me. Who was actually close to me?
Mike listens.
Same here.
Okay,
I think we're all huddled.
+2.
What do we roll in addition? +2?
Yeah.
Cool.
All saves.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I'm
did
gonna
I
use
roll?
one of my re-rolls.
That brings me up to a dirty 20. Thanks, Oops All Wisdom, and also
Oh,
Bushiro.
that's even worse.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh no!
That's even worse. Oh, I'm gonna burn another one. I just,
You had to.
yeah. Okay, so with the 2, that's 13. I guess I'm playing this out.
Okay. So both of those are gone. And okay, so sorry, Mike, what was yours?
Dirty 20.
Okay, Ocean.
6.
Fuzlin,
13.
For sure.
A dirty 20.
Okay. Ulcian, Vuzlin, the two of you take. Let's see here. Dice.
100 damage. To wisdom.
And
Not 100, no, but
1 million damage.
Yes.
That's not that much damage anymore. Yeah, the damage inflation is really just kind of
Damage inflation.
just gone.
If it's with yourself, it's not really cheating.
56
Ooh.
psychic damage.
Balls.
As you clamber upwards, trying to escape from this vision. Phantasmal Killer. At 8th level.
Whoa! Phantasmal killer.
Okay. Now, characters who survive the experience emerge together in the tower's upper chamber. So yeah, Mike, I was doing Redfall a favor by having him run away.
Yeah, our poor baby.
He would not have done well.
Well, and I sent Sly away too, so that's good.
Sly's cool. Sly's cool.
So that's good. He's just for flavor, really.
Yeah, Redfall has a -2 to wisdom.
Yeah. Redfall actually
he
does
have
something.
a
Sly just
saving
is
throw in
like-
wisdom.
Thank
It's
you, Jared.
up to a 0.
Buzlin, JR, giving you that crystal back.
Yes, thank you very much. I do appreciate that very much. But we'll take the hits.
Thank you kindly. Now, as you emerge into this 30-foot square chamber, it's lit, Mike, in your colours, by purple continual flame spells in wall sconces. There is an inscription.
Sexual in here.
There is an inscription on the wall in Draconic script, for sure.
Oh, this is the thing that we look for and often try to get. Oh, sorry, that was my Waku voice. I just got excited.
Do you read it?
Your voice
Uh,
changed when you got tiny.
Yes, I read it.
Okay. It says, Ninth. Betray those who would mean you well.
9. That is not what I expected to hear.
How many towers are there? Oh yeah,
7.
didn't we make up 9th as a funny?
We did.
We did.
Have they gotten here before us?
Can I
They steal our idea.
inspect this inscription?
Please do.
I'm specifically inspecting it with intent to possibly disbelieve it.
It's. Yeah, what was your role? Your investigation?
Oh yeah. Just... Zoom, go away. Not good, by the way. It's not going to be any good. 16, but -1.
I mean, it looks legit. It's exactly the same as the others.
It seems real. But betray those who would mean you well. 9th.
Maybe we stab the message.
I'm pretty sure it means stab the messenger.
Uncharitably, it would mean to stab each other. Sorry, go ahead, John.
He's singing a song. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I felt
Was it
so
supposed to be 9?
I felt so reverse teatured there. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, John. Go on. Do you have something to say? Oh, just fooling around.
Share
Will
it
you?
with,
Just fooling
share
around.
it with the whole party, will you? Have enough for everyone. Is it tasty?
Oh no.
Sorry, you were just being polite as well.
Reverse teacher.
Very much therapist just accidentally interrupted her client. I'm so sorry, please continue. Yeah, you were saying, Josh.
Get out of my therapy sessions. Get out of them.
Now, how does that make you feel?
Could you elaborate?
Like I'm
on
playing
that for me,
D&D.
please?
Could you elaborate?
Yes.
Let's dig into that a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's circle back. I want you to put a pin in that right now, and let's talk about what is this 9th tower? Because there weren't 9, were there? There was supposed to only be 8. Is that correct? Or am I just in like a carbohydrate illusionary demo?
Zerophone is outside.
Anyone else got a headache? That really hurt.
Zerophone is outside.
The center tower could be the 9th tower, but
oh, the tower to be named later. Yeah, got that in the draft. Sports ball joke, but anyway. What do you make of it?
I don't know.
Right, good.
I
Those
mean,
are smart people.
It's good news because what's her name doesn't have anyone that wishes her well. Hopefully.
Well, if Velen does wish us well,
That's
it'll
not
make
who
the
I
job
mean.
easier. Oh,
Our
Oh.
competitor.
Avarice.
Yeah.
Avarice.
Is this like when you need a friend to meter with somebody and then they get it high enough and you stab them in the back and then it powers up your dagger and now you have a magic dagger empowered by the blood of friendship and you can take down the Night King or something?
Yes.
But that's some
Okay.
fucked up shit right there. I love it.
So who here has a best friend?
You're the only one.
No, I'm looking at Vuzlin and Ostian. Y'all are good buddies.
Well, it's purely platonic, but if you want,
it's a working relation. They're very professional. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
In the industry,
Sounds like
you
one
know,
of
you've got-
y'all needs to stab the other for science.
I don't. We've never quite seen Vuzlin shooketh before.
Also, I like how all of the other ones you're like, okay, we do this when we get to the tower, to the citadel. This one you're like, let's do it now.
Well, science.
We need to know if it works.
I have already thought of a solution.
Oh.
It's just that Mike won't like it.
Oh no.
We stab Redfall.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah.
Oh, don't no.
Yeah.
You know, we brought him back before. We can do it again.
I know, right?
If I do it, wouldn't even hurt.
I mean, we can hold his hand, sing him a song, and then me and, Valen just pop him back up again.
Mike, what about the look in his eyes? Will that ever leave you?
Maybe if we get him, we can raise some skellies for him to fight so he can die a hero. Again.
Might say, Mike, you are the greatest necromancer I've ever met.
Considering the other necromancer I know you've met as villain, that means so much.
It does.
She's
it
such
does.
an inspiration to me.
I don't know why she can't hear me. She's got like, yeah, you're there. Are you in there? Guess not.
The spell, she span around and attacked all of the cold light walkers in one go, being up in the face of that cold light in front of all of them just drained her, and she's down in Kingsport's arms. In the arms of a penguin.
For only 2 gold pieces a day, you too can support a chaotic evil necromancer. In the arms of the penguin. I just want to go write a song about that
That's
now.
I can see it.
Well, we're still missing what? 6, 7? We have 1 through 4, right?
We do not have 1.
We
We
don't
do not have 4. We do not have 6. We do not have 8.
I just came off a really bad nightmare. My maths are off.
Yeah, I got a bit of a headache. So someone else do the math. Let's go. Where do we go next?
It's just counting. It's not.
Well, clearly, as you can tell, I can't count, Fushido. Let's go.
Hey, for sure. We all sit here patiently while you're smiting.
That's all we can count.
I have to do math. Every strike, I'm doing mathematical calculations in my brain.
Let's dump math. 1 smite, 2 smite. Anyone can do that. Mike does
You
that in
can't.
their
You
sleep.
can't count to 1.
Red
That's
smite,
also true.
blue smite, which combined make purple.
Oh, it is all nice, brilliant Seussian interlude, but where should we go next?
Another tower.
Do we want to find out if there's a 10? So, is whoever gave us these instructions into even numbers and, decameters, or are they into the innate power of the triad? You know how some folks think that 3 is like a magical number, so they'll make magic spells based on multiples of 3? So, 9 would be the last step?
Are you saying a man and a woman have a little baby? Yes, they did. They had 3 in the family, and that's a magic number?
I mean, according to nature and the golden, I didn't really pay that much attention. It has something to do with golden ratio and Quagmire's theorem or something.
Oh, giggity. Yeah, I had that before.
You know, the mother, the maiden, and the bone. It's like the innate power of the 3. But other people prefer decaliters, and that's why they like divisibles by 10. We learned all this in numerology.
I just a quick reminder that it's called the Rites of the Arcane Octad.
Oh, is that it?
Doesn't give us any clues.
9 is right out.
9 is right out.
Yeah. So,
Does anybody have dispel magic?
Less
do
spells continuous to 10.
It seems like this is written as an illusion. I think this is fake.
I cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. Please.
I cast
roll.
insight.
What do you roll when you have to roll for it?
I have no idea. It's the first time I've ever done it.
Yeah, I think it's the first time.
Magic, it just happens, right? Or it dispels spells of a certain level.
Any spell three or lower is gone. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Okay, so
DC equal 10 plus the spell's level.
So yeah, the
so
spell ability check, please.
my abilities are con, so it's gonna be +6. Natural 20
Hey, if you got them, folks, let those phoenixes fly.
for a total of 26.
Excellent. The script shimmers and changes and says, 6th, hide thyself behind a mask.
Does have to do with the trilogy.
There you go. That's in there, and I'll stick it in Roll20 as well.
So hide yourself behind a mask. I have a disguise kit.
That'll probably work.
I can put all of us behind a mask.
There you go, look, mana.
Yeah, that could work.
I was hoping the fact that I didn't put it in chat, as I have done every other time, wasn't a hint. Also, the slight look up and to the right as I try to think of the bullshit one.
I mean, just the fact that it's in the Tower of Illusion was enough to give me the tip off. I just failed the investigation check, so I just went with it in character.
Good.
Look, we're
The module's slightly generous. It's like if they leave with the illusory advice, they hear the faint laughter of Ythryn's high illusionist as you leave. Anyway, yes, well done. You have dispelled the illusion, and as you descend through the tower, you are not assailed by similar nightmares as upon the climb.
It's good.
Indeed.
Wasn't pleasant, even though I did resist it.
And you
My
make
coin
yourself
saved me.
back out into the city. Hey, Baron. Thank you, mate. I am not perfect, but getting better. Cheers, mate. Okay, so as you emerge back into the frigid streets, Velen looks up from Kingsport's arms. Wings? Wings. I guess. Sorry, I was gonna this, like, Kingsport's like all just like fluffed up like penguins do, and like Velen's head just pops out from his ruff, but like she's perched on his feet. Just, like, head comes out like a baby penguin. So, did you get it?
Yes.
I think I'm going to take my long rests in here. It's very warm. Surprisingly spacious.
Lie, I'm very jealous. My current state, though, is impossible for me to do, but so I am very jealous.
Look of relief goes across Kingsport's face.
Don't worry, little penguin.
I think you two make a wonderful couple.
Yes, I think maybe I'll make a rough when we're finished. And
tell the kobolds.
Oh, by the way, Wackyverse knowledge that that you other players might not realize. Little Waku, the kobolds we just saw down in the jungles of Chult, used to be one of Velen's kobolds.
It is true. That is a Wackyverse fact.
It is indeed.
He was part of the three kobolds in a trench coat gang.
He was.
A wacky cannon, if you will.
Indeed. Okay, so your friend, stroke captive, Xerophon, points to the east and southwest to the two prominent towers. Those are the next closest if you're intent on visiting them all. Over there, and he points to the east, off in the completely destroyed neighborhood. That's the Tower of Enchantment, and across there
Enchantment.
Enchantment. And that one down there, and he points to the southwest, huddled up quite close to the central spire itself. That one's the Tower of Transmutation.
Transmutation?
Yes. Oh, Mr. Vuzlin, Orsian, you look quite.
Well, go ahead, say it. Get it off your chest. Go ahead.
Pained.
It's your bloody city that's doing this to me.
We've really been trying to be sensitive about it, Zero. Just go lightly on him.
No, please get it out of your systems. Go on. I'm a big fat mess. I know.
It's I mean, surely quite the boon in the temperatures.
Then you help me scratch this rash that's starting on my back that I can't reach around. All right?
He holds up his manacled hands.
I see. You can't. All right. Know your place.
I was offering to. Just a,
No,
scratch your back, scratch mine, proverbially.
Uzlin, are you saying that you want Zero to give you a reach around? Because I'll unshackle him to watch that.
I'm going to the next tower.
I'm
Unless you
very
prefer
afraid.
he stayed shackled and y'all are just more flexible than I imagine.
With my current high blood pressure, I don't think even that would be possible. So we'll just I gotta go. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to speak about. So no. There shall be no reach arounds today.
Chat was right there with you, Jess.
I don't see it.
So, yes, I agree. Austin, wait up.
Thank you.
No time to waste, Ushio. We gotta get.
Whoa, gotta go. Look at the time.
Onwards and tonally upwards. So,
I mean,
Do
I think the
the
tower.
battle droid tower.
fair enough, yes. Okay, so you make your way to
Sounds enchanting.
east. And do you think you're probably good for like one more location before you need to take a rest?
Well, there's a pavilion that I see that looks vaguely interesting, so we can go after that.
Sure.
Before we encounter anything, I'm going to tap on that little moat I got and spend some hit dice for short resty, because I need some hit points.
Are we gonna take a short rest?
No, I got a little something or other.
Right.
I can do it myself. You can have a long rest if you want.
Vuzlin, startling insight.
Suddenly I'm all meta. Well, I'm just gonna roll them all.
Okay. You make your way towards this tower, out on the very outskirts, the eastern reaches of the ruined city. People back home, me remind you, the scale we're dealing with here, we're quite zoomed in all the time. As you see the vast glittering walls of ice and snow arching up towards the ceiling ahead of you, and reminding you of your tomb that you find yourselves in here, the glacier of the Ragged Glacier here in Icewind Dale. And you see that this tower indeed also has been engulfed by the ice, and its lower floors are completely consumed by the ice. And the crumbling tower emerges from that ice there. Very on brand. I think we can expect this in every single one. From the highest window pours pink light. A single point of illumination in a dark and out-of-the-way region of the city. Does everyone have night vision?
Yes.
Do
darkness.
I?
Yep. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
60 feet.
120.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so yeah, the
We all
color
do.
the color slowly leaches out of everything around you. Not that it was the brightest, most colorful place anyway, but as your dark vision takes over from the lack of ambient lights, there's no magical illumination in the streets here, and you can see, but you can see this one pink light, this brighter gray in the dark vision field as you move forward. And let's look here. There's nothing of particular note on the outside walls of this one, like the illusory eyes that followed you around last time. Are you just going to try and find a window to clamber into?
Yeah,
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
There
like this
is-
is too easy.
There is one, and Redfall needs to kind of help you all. So he kind of like goes down on one knee and like steps his other knee, so you can like step onto his knee, onto his shoulder, and then into the window. And for Mike and for Shiro, it gives them a little boost. For the extra.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Velen has fallen asleep in Kingsport's folds again. As opposed to Fuzlin's folds. Now.
Oh, a Cheeto.
No, wait! Yeah.
There's a good berry horse sitting over here.
Anyone seen Xenophon recently? You clamber inside, and all over the interior walls of this tower, daubed in pitch on the walls, in those same Loros draconic symbols, is the crudely written sentence over and over again. All work and no play make Ythryn a dull girl.
Poor Vera.
Here's a Vera.
Speaking of ice-locked horror movies.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Not that wasn't going through my head when we first started this.
Nothing to do but go up, despite
As,
Vera being a
like-
dull girl, I guess.
As all the official stuff kept saying that it was so focused on the thing, like when they were releasing it, it's like you found the two references. It's like Cold Light Walkers is the closest they ever got to the thing, and that was just from the poster.
Right, yeah. It was almost lifted verbatim.
And then the
And then written all over the walls, right? Yeah. Red rum. Red rum.
So, are you going to climb as before?
Yes.
Everyone
Oh,
staying close to Fushiro?
bollocks.
Close
Yes.
as you can.
So, as you start to explore higher up the tower, the recurring phrase changes and becomes, Fushiro, you're reading for the others.
Hmm.
I am Ythryn.
Thought it became Fushiro.
I am
As
Ythryn.
we know.
Ythryn is my name.
It says, I am Avira. Avira is my name.
Yes. And these ones are written in wine stains, and the floors are littered with bottles.
She was drunk when she wrote this.
Or she's really good at wine art.
continuing
I'm
on.
glad you were reading because I thought you were saying that you were Vera and we were gonna have to have a conversation.
Fushiro's
Yeah,
not
are-
here, Mrs. Myconid.
So we continue. I think.
Okay. You keep
Pour one out
clambering.
for Vera.
You clamber up through the remainder of the tower, and above the door leading to the uppermost chamber, painted in blood, are the words, Fushiro, "The crown knows all."
It says the crown knows all.
In Draconic.
In Draconic. Well, Draconic script.
Yes. You step through the archway into a space, this time lit by pink continual flames, flickering in the sconces as before. And you see an elderly woman sitting rigidly on the black throne, shrouded in ice. She wears a crown of entwined iron tentacles, and her forehead is bruised where the band fits tightly against her skull. An inscription decorates the wall behind her. So,
Can we not read the inscription?
no, you may. It reads, "Fourth, coax a secret from another."
That crown look like Crown of Madness or something that Mike would, another spell that Mike would know.
Indeed. Give me an Arcana check.
Not very good at that. That's an 8.
It's not a design that's used anymore.
Okay. Something's up with that crown.
Is she just like laying there? Is she reacting to us?
She's entombed in ice.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Entombed in ice. All right.
Yes.
I want to cast Detect Thoughts on her.
That's a good
Good
idea.
call. Good call.
Okay.
Doesn't need to make a
Well,
wisdom.
Sorry, entombed is too strong. She's covered in ice, but if she moved, it would break.
Okay.
Right? It's like a thin rime, across her form.
Okay. So, yeah, this can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock or any metal other than lead blocks me. So I assume it can get through the ice. It's not thicker than 2 feet of ice, right?
2 feet of rock or roll.
And or.
And door.
Yeah, what's she thinking about?
Okay.
And Vuzlan just is casually just caressing a little bead on a little necklace that they little have on their little neck.
Okay. Everything apart from the last one was okay. You
Mechanically, not a little neck.
Yes.
My body, I got what I want. Smaller than a Tyrannosaurus Rex, okay?
I'll get the bucket.
Better.
Okay.
Skimp on the
You-
pate.
You hear a female voice, roughly matching what would be this woman's age in front of you, kind of elderly woman's voice, and it's speaking a language that you don't understand,
Of course.
but it sounds pleading, sad, and desperate. But the person is clearly alive.
All right, folks. She's alive, she's sad, and she's desperate. I don't really know what's going on, but she's in a bad way.
And she's in a stunned condition.
She's in a stunned condition.
Right. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Good to know.
We should crack her out of that ice and take that crown off her head.
Yeah, Fushiro walks over, somewhat cautiously.
Boozlin knocks an arrow somewhat blatantly.
And reaches out to take the crown.
Okay.
See, now you want to reach around.
I said to reach out to take the crown.
Sure, no. I definitely heard around.
Rishi, that was a reach. Now.
Hey.
You know,
As
I'm fine.
Fushiro steps forward and clasps two of the prongs of the crown, the woman's form shudders, and there's a soft tinkling as the ice breaks. And Fushiro, as you lift the crown from her head, it's like that scene in The Last Crusade when he drinks from the wrong cup and just ages.
Oh no.
And she was being kept alive by the magic of this crown, and the centuries that have passed all happen at once. And as she's rapidly aging and eventually falling to dust, she locks eyes with you. And I'm glad this is you, Fushiro. And she says in a dusty whisper, in Loros, which is close enough to Draconic to understand,
You
Doesn't
Cut
work.
out.
cut out the exact wrong moment.
She says, I think maybe it's because I was, it was too breathy. I think it was like a wind effect.
It's breathy.
Kono okano bukuashite watashi no omoide o jiyu ni shite watashi ga nemuritai. And then her body collapses into dust and disappears.
Fushiro nods.
People, if anyone's still around from the raid and stuff from before, Draconic is Japanese here in the Wikiverse. Did you catch that?
I mostly got it. Enough that the differences are played out in my misunderstanding.
The professor all pipes up. Oh, that was Loris, if I could help. Translation?
She wants to sleep.
She wants what? I'm sorry.
Wants to sleep.
Looks like she got it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
Good job.
It's an arcane, nuanced translation. She wants to rest in peace. Her spirit
Peace
seems
or
to.
pieces? Because there's thousands of pieces right now. Could be.
The professor Orb turns to the pile of pieces. And yeah, it was destroy the crown, release my memories. Let me have peace. Is the actual term.
Yeah, I missed the destroy the crown part.
Nice.
So anyway, he sets the crown on the floor.
Smashy, smashy.
Can you give me a wisdom saving throw? There,
Yes, I can.
for sure.
19.
19. Okay. You feel as you turn and say that to the others, a slight urge to don the crown yourself, but you push past it, and as you say, you place it on the floor.
And do I have a blunt instrument or just my? I don't think I have anything blunt.
I've
So
got thunderclap and a stick.
we'll just hit it with the sword, I guess.
Okay, please roll.
Do you want me to roll a hit or just damage?
Well, that doesn't matter. We don't have to fuss with it. You swing your sword and it sparks off it, and nothing happens. There's not a mark on it.
Oh,
Well, that didn't work.
Is your sword magical?
Yes.
Oh, well, cut me out. I know we need a volcano.
To New Zealand.
And this time we're getting the eagles.
You fools.
He looks around the room to see if there's any like device.
Okay. There's nothing else in the chamber, I'm afraid.
Doesn't Velen do that swift thing that she does with her staff that beats everyone else up? Do you think if she did that specifically on the crown, that might actually break it?
No.
That was worth a try.
Maybe. Do you think that since the crown, it hurts people's minds, that the crown has a mind?
Fushida doesn't understand magic well enough to put the theory together, so I'm just gonna stay quiet on this one.
Can I sense? Hi. Has it been over a minute?
Fushida is quite decisive, but it would probably be close to a minute at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'd have to recast Detect Thoughts. I don't want to do that. I am just going to cast Ralatham Psychic Lance on this crown.
Okay.
Oh, somebody didn't like that. I don't know if
Big
that
psychic
carried.
lance, man.
Can the crown give me an intelligence save?
Your
DC 17.
your magic crackles out from your new wand.
Yeah.
Okay, your magic crackles out from your new wand of giggles and slams into the thing, and it sparks and plays around the crown's form and dissipates.
I just want to see how much damage that would have been. That would have been 27 psychic damage.
Noted.
Why do we always overthink this?
Does it feel like there's something in there? Like we have to coax a secret out. So did she give us the secret? Or, okay, so like, you know how some things have like a soul in it? So if we talk to the crown, do you think it'll tell us a secret? Or give it some wine? Seemed like it liked wine downstairs. What do you want, crown?
No answer.
What, you want a little velvet bag to live in? We all could be royal.
I never do this because, like, I usually don't have the need.
But
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense,
okay.
so I can detect good and evil. I can detect anything with hollow or celestial fiends or undead. So if there's like a presence within the crown that is good or evil or undead or a fiend or a celestial.
Okay. Is that like a times per day ability or a spell?
Yeah, it is. It's an action. Times per day.
Okay.
3 times per day.
You quiet yourself and allow your senses to go out, and the place is eerily still.
Yeah.
Except it's not celestial or fiendish, but this item is definitely cursed.
Okay.
Also, you have the inscription for the octet, for the rite of the octet. You could just sort of screw you.
Could do that. But I'm intrigued.
Ossian.
Yep.
This talk of, destruction and breaking up of things. You think back to your time. Did you have time in the Xerexian courts or in the docks at all before you were ousted and hounded across the galaxy?
Probably. Most of that memory would have been when he was a kid, for his father. So
I think for you, like whenever there was, this hefty object that needs to be like a big, anchor or its chain or something. Whenever they were being broken up, it was they were heated and broken up on anvils by the smiths in the dockyards.
I think he just kind of like, you see the sight kind of narrow. You know how you see like movies where it just kind of like it zooms out and then you just get like the wide-eyed look. The anvil from the first tower. We can kill it with the anvil from the first tower.
Kill it.
Kill it with anvil.
We were talking about Looney Tunes before.
Yeah.
So Fujito takes some cloth, then having felt its pull already, wraps it in a cloth and stuffs it in his pack.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Guess we'll take care of it later.
You feel no such urge anymore. Yeah, McLovin, I don't think Ossian has rolled anything since getting the disadvantage. Did you roll your wisdom save with disadvantage?
I did.
Ah, okay. Then just go. That explains the 6.
Explains the huge amount of damage.
Excellent, McLovin. You wanted to give him another one.
Yeah, I'll take it. I know you can't give it to me, but I'll take it.
Okay.
So let's descend.
Okay. You emerge from the tower and find yourselves quite weary at the end of the day.
We should sleep, Leary, or we have one more after this.
No, you think 3 encounters is about your max for a day.
I think 3 encounters is about our max for the day, so we should probably sleep.
Oh, she may be weary. And young girls, they do get weary.
I feel like I keep getting stronger, and the longer I stay awake, the stronger I'll be. I feel like I never need to sleep again.
Massive hand just goes onto your shoulder, and Redfall's just like, no.
No.
I keep getting better at things. I never need to sleep.
Suddenly, Redfall has a sweater vest on. It says DM.
All right,
Mike, don't you remember this is what got you kicked out of the college?
I'm recapturing my youth. I feel young again.
So, if somebody would be wonderful enough to ping me where you are heading to stay.
Oh yeah, good question.
Lovely dirt over here.
I think that would be great.
We go back to the hole I built. With that for? Sleep in the dirt again.
You could sleep in the theater and have a puppet show when we wake up.
Puppet
Although,
show. Puppet show.
if we sleep right here, we would be sheltered from the snow and close to the next tower.
Or we could just go here and then swing that way later. In case there's anything in that suspiciously interesting building.
We did put the maths together. 3 encounters is our limit. So
Yeah. Oh, I didn't pack a tiny yet.
Okay, so you're heading to that cluster of kind of, it seemed to be a residential area of the city, mostly submerged into the ice, but with a few buildings intact and escaped. Okay, you head on over there and grab you. Come here, Redfall. I'm in the wrong way.
Come on, buddy, you can do it.
There you go. So yeah, you just head over to those buildings there, and set yourselves up with your camp. And you settle down. And do you make a fire, or are you just bundling up in your winter clothes?
Bundle up.
Yeah, there's no danger.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, from there, the main thing that you can see, of course, there's the massive central citadel above you here, and then southwest was that next tower that you were told about, the transmutation, over there, and you all cluster there. And we don't have a campfire, but we were talking about campfire moments before. If you would like to discuss how things are going or what you want to do on the morrow, as much as you can judge the morrow to be down here. I'm afraid, yeah, all the streetlights don't like dim for night. Come back on, unfortunately. So yeah, as you gather there, and Redfall, Kingsport, Xerophon, and Velen are there too. And Sly, of course. Is that Velen's owl?
Yes. Or I was trying to do penguin.
That was
Oh,
King,
okay.
or
King's
Fly.
foil.
King's foil. What is it?
King's foil.
Yeah. It's just a weed.
Mike just crawls into Redfall's tummy for warmth.
And you see Vuzlin fall over like a weeble. And like, whoa.
Redfall looks at Kingsport and kind of rolls on you, Mike, and there's just danger of crushing you.
No.
buddy, no.
Come on in, Kingsport. It's warm inside.
Yes,
Isn't,
everyone is in there.
Sorry.
Yeah. I kind of make my way over to Ossian and just sit down and say, well, we've had quite a few days now, haven't we? So back a while ago, though, you were dead, and you're a slightly bit
different than did anything happen while you were dead? Anything we should know about, or anything I should know about?
Problem is, we're so far deep right here. I can't tell you what's out there, but I didn't see much. People see lights when you go to pass. I've heard that story before. I saw something from my friends, a gift, perhaps, or a curse. We will know better when we get up there, but know that it will likely be as much trouble as it was down here. I don't know what to expect, I just know to expect it.
Yeah, we ask for more money. That is certainly something that we could endeavor. I am looking forward to perhaps shedding this extra weight to see if maybe this is more temporary than permanent. If not, I'm going to need a workout buddy, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping that after this is all said and done, if I can't get back to my wonderful figure from before, if you could motivate me, if you would be so kind. I'd be glad even to compensate you for your time.
Are you really asking for a trainer?
In a weird Pokemon way, yes.
Meanwhile, Fushido is trying to cast Dispel Magic on Mike to see if it fixes Mike's leg.
Oh, that's so nice.
It probably won't, but he's got spell slots.
It's just like, it's all right.
Such a nice gesture. I'm going to check for you. Arcane lights.
The spell magic makes the other leg go. It's kind of like box.
Just like even her out.
Casting guidance on you as you do it, knowing that it doesn't help. Spells, just like, yeah, I'm helping.
I helped.
That's really kind of you. I was feeling kind of like a goat, hopping around.
Greatest of all time.
Roll me your spell check,
Okay.
spell ability check.
Oh, natural one.
Wing and a miss.
Now I have 2 short legs.
It just fizzles for a second, and I cast it again.
Okay.
It's like I have 2 third spells.
Roll again.
You know, I said I got this box, but I didn't use it.
Get these phoenixes out here first.
19.
Oh, much better.
Okay. There are spells that end the arcane blight. And it says on your spell or similar magic. And I will say, as this is specifically arcane blight, it is a disease of corrupted magical energy. And you have successfully dispelled it. Mike's leg returns to normal.
Yay!
And Voozlin comes over expectantly.
Back to
Bottles.
Voozlin. We have to work out together.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I
a
want-
journey.
Just want you to pump me up.
I'm out of 3rd level spells.
For sure, you're still small, right?
Yes.
I'm just like gonna pounce on you with a big hug.
Oh,
Which might knock you to the ground because I am a very fat, short cat. And now you are my size.
You're in there, Chav, don't worry.
Attack hug! Thank you!
You're welcome. I'm glad that worked.
I will reciprocate by using some druid craft to weave a little flower blossom, and I'll just do that for a while and then make a little daisy chain. Go like, here, I was trying to make you like a necklace, but I think it might not go over your snoot, so you could just wear it as a crown.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just trying to boozle. That is so sickeningly adorable.
I know, yes. I threw up a little bit in my mouth on that one, but I guess I'm getting used to it a little bit. Don't mind me. I thought the voice was funny for a while, but I don't know. Maybe after tonight I'll not use it. It reminded me of a. Do you remember that guy that used to come into the Broken Wheel, I believe? That was the name of that bar. He was a large, rotund man. Yes. And all the, I guess the bartender used to say, "Oh no, here comes Mr. Creosote," having no idea what he meant. But that's what it reminded me of. Yeah. He used to order just everything in the whole entire place in a bucket, and ask for 2 eggs on top. I thought that was there's glutton. That was pure gluttony. Entertaining. We used to all remember how we used to vote. We used to bet to see how soon he would throw up. Like if you got within the first 10 minutes, you'd win the pot. Yes. Well, we did a lot of gross things.
We did.
Yes.
We I almost offered him an after dinner mint. Actually, he said he would explode.
They were wafer thin, though.
Wafer, I think it was. Wafer.
Wafer.
The mais 3D, yes.
That's Terry Gilliam, wasn't it?
The man who runs the town. France, you know. This is why I became a waiter. The poor woman who had to clean up afterwards, too. But I was just curious if you had anything to tell me and you wanted to tell me. Maybe you want to, if there's something weird happened. You were dead, after all, and I know that weird things happen when people are dead and they come back.
I do. I'll let you know. I know everything I do right now. So,
okay.
All you need to know is we need to prep a better exit strategy.
At this point, it might just be something we need to play by ear. Just let it see what happens naturally, and then we'll decide if we get to that last tower. I guess we got a few more to get through, don't we? We need more clues. So.
Yeah, how many have you got at the moment?
6.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
We need number 1 and number 8.
I thought we got number 1 for some reason. Number 1 wasn't the anvil with the guys around
first,
it.
Number 1 was shield thy heart with a wand from the nether oak.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
There you go. Yes, there's only one more, if the octad thing is to be believed.
Yes. Well, there is dunamancy, if you want to be technical.
Isn't there also an order of scribes?
We have 1 through 7.
There's an order of fries, not fries, not scribes, but fries.
Ah, that's what it was.
Ah, well.
And then, meanwhile, over in Faye, and they're like, "And blood magic."
Look! I got blood. All right. I'm going to try to not snore, but yes, this is a bad time to forget the CPAP. So I'll
Go nighty. Try to go nighty night now.
I'll wake you if your snoring wakes me.
I expect you would.
Can I take first watch, gang?
I
By
mean,
all
yes, but I
means.
don't sleep like you do, so I'll be awake.
Yeah, I only have 4 hours, so I just
Yeah,
trance
so do I.
myself. Yeah,
So-
I just look
Right.
dead when I'm asleep.
I prefer a good solid 16 to 19 if possible, so I will take last watch. Mike says, making muffins in the snow.
making muffins.
And Velen's like, I'm feeling under the weather and under the glacier, so I'm going just to sleep.
Do you notice? I lean over to Ossian again. Hey, do you notice that our employer has a bit of a glow about her? Almost maternal.
Well, you know,
Am I
she's
wrong?
been on- No, I think I've noticed that too. I think she puts a new she puts a new spin on the word mummy.
Yeah, I'm the one
No.
wrapped in
Mummy?
bandages.
No. No. Mummy? No.
And Ossian, you sit on the crumbled windowsill, looking out towards that tower of illusion where you had witnessed those horrific images of your father's spelljammer exploding over and over as the others fall asleep. Were you close? You turn at the voice. An hour and a half into your watch, you're not sure. And you see a skeletal, emaciated figure. A large tome, arcane looking, clearly lodged up within their ribcage. Also looking out of the same window. As you look back to look once more at the Tower of Illusion, thinking you must have nodded off and this is a dream, Ythryn is no longer outside the window. There is a swirling vortex of strange shapes and gaseous clouds of light. Almost like travelers' tales, planeswalkers that you'd heard talk of pandemonium. It's really quite restful once you're used to it. The figure turns to you with their one eye. And your patron on this job speaks to you, not to Velen this night.
You have me at a disadvantage. You here to rectify my mistakes?
No. Merely to ensure you are dedicated to Velen's mission in my name. I am Vecna.
At long last? pays me, we support you. That's where my loyalty lies. Does that become an issue for you?
The necromancer shall not pay you a penny.
Care to
The reward.
elaborate?
The
Sorry.
reward for this. The reward for seeing this through is different for each of you. What is it that you desire?
I want to kick the Zeraxian's ass back to orbit.
I'm afraid it's a little late for that. And he reaches a skeletal hand. Just the one, you notice. Curse you, Manganello. And as he gestures towards the window, the random chaos swirls and forms into a more clear view. That's of a blue-green planet lined with mountain ranges. The unmistakable shape of the Sword Coast, you remember seeing it as you hurtled towards it, bemoaning the fact that your vessel was headed towards the frozen white of the north, not the greener reaches of the south. But it is not as you remember. As your vessel crashed down towards the planet's surface, you were but pursued by a couple of Xerixian spelljammers. There are now a great deal of Xerixian ships around the planet Toril, keeping their distance from the Rock of Braal and the other tiers of Saloon. There are Xerixian seeding ships. And you watch as they jettison those Xerixian seed pods that you know spell the doom for this planet. Toril's time is running out. The Empire will drain all life energy from the planet and funnel it into their ever-hungry star.
I want to believe you because I hate them so much. I need to know what you can give me. I can ask, but
You turn to Vecna, and the scene disappears. It is too late for this place. You ran too long to seek your revenge. But if there were a way for you to escape for good, and for none of that to have happened. Would that be reward enough?
May I make an insight check?
I'm gonna say no. Inscrutable. I just stepped out of character for a second there. Guild Superior, thank you everybody. How you doing? Welcome in. Our astral elf Ossian is having visions of the Xerixian Empire spelljammer fleet that is in orbit around Toril, unbeknownst to all of the folk along the Sword Coast and the rest of the world. But he's been offered a way to undo it all. Everyone jump in the giveaway. Lots of cool presents today. 4 winners! Exclamation mark, enter in chat. Sorry, excuse me.
So, how good are you at negotiations?
I rarely find the need.
Well,
Don't get greedy now.
I think he takes a step back and looks down at the ground, and just for a brief moment, you see just holding back a smirk. What would you have me do?
Find my obelisk. Help Velen and the others to activate it. And all shall be undone.
We have a deal.
Good. And the vision fades, and your head snaps up from your chest as the draining of the day, the battle with the Cultite walkers, and the illusory defenses of the earlier tower seem to have taken it out of you. You reckon it's about time to pass off to one of the others?
I'll bend down to Fushiro and, sort of like I did with Velen, very gently just kind of caressing the cheek, and then with a hard smack, hey, wake up!
He blinks. And he's like, I've told you before, I don't sleep like you do. You could have just said, it's my turn. You didn't need to slap me. I could hear and see the whole time.
No, I know. It's more fun this way. Up and at him.
Bushido will remember that.
Okay. Thank you. For sure. Let's have a look here. Can you roll me a D100?
Yes, I can. 98.
Ooh. You, on your watch, see that Demi-Lich's skull again, roaming about the arcane symbols, drifting off in whoops, mists and smoke from the top, floating about the place. And you see 3 of those one-eyed creatures that had attacked you near the fallen tower and sent Ossian to the other side. They trailing along behind the Demi-Lich. Idiolathus is your name you remember.
Yep.
Occasionally snapping and kind of clawing at each other. And you see the Demi-Lich's skull dip down towards one of the buildings, heading towards the southwest. And it waits patiently as the Nothics, as the creatures are called, scamper forward, push open the door for him, and then he hovers down and into the building. And they follow behind him. And the little procession disappears.
Which building?
Just somewhere to the southwest of you.
Okay.
The towers aren't just like single, lone structures.
Yeah.
There are little things scattered around them. And you do not see them again. They seem to pass out the other side and go off elsewhere. But you do see that the Demi-Lich cannot pass physical barriers without aid.
I do see that. Okay.
But nothing else happens on your watch. Fuzlin?
Yes.
Once you've gotten used to sitting on watch, as Fusher passed over the baton and then just went and sat and stared at you. He's still staring at you.
It's dead. He looks dead when he's sleeping, but he can see everything. Completely motionless, eyes open.
Oh, Drow, thank you for the gesture. He already has one.
That wasn't. Now that's really creepy. I still have not gotten used to that. Oh. Well, go back to whatever sleep you do.
I do the sleep of the dead.
Do you need a coffin?
No. Anyway, I'm going back to sleep.
I turn. Like, okay. I stretch a little bit, get up my rotund form. Oh dear. Oh no, there it goes. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, the knees. Oh. Kind of stare off and let my mind flow and see what's out there. What's next to kill us?
Can you roll me a D100, please?
No, sure. I love D100s. They're my favorite. 47.
Okay.
And yes, thank you, Drow. Appreciate it.
A peaceful, uneventful. There are some noises from far off. You think potentially from the direction that the floating glass kind of structure was, that this avarice person seems to have taken up reference, camp in there, set up camp there. But yeah, nothing comes near where you guys are. By the way, Fushiro, good friend of our first raider today, Lubofin, the awesome Matty P, who makes very good YouTube videos that people should check out. Matty P did one last week, a very good one about random encounter tables meaning something and having much more meaning than just what they are. And yes, that is why your roll of 98 was Ariel Arthas, but it had a bit more meaning to the visual of it than just encountering him.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
I appreciate that very much. As a player, I love that. Love that. I eat that. I
everyone,
eat that. Just like
sorry, if Phantom or anyone in chat, if someone can find Matty P's YouTube channel and post a link, you should check out his stuff. It's really good. Very good, very good. Getting lots of love from our Aussie friends recently. Now, nothing happens, but you have a peaceful watch. Although Ostian does seem quite restless in their trance, more than you've seen before.
Well, I won't wake him. Maybe he needs a little bit more time, more trance time. I walk over and I gently start to give Mike a few scritches. Hello. Just because it's diplomatic, but I don't need to sleep anymore. I can let you sleep more. So I just want to let you know that you can
wake them to say.
I just want you to know you can go, because any cat will go right back to sleep if you wake them up. That's canon.
Fair. So, Mike, could you accept that offer?
Of scritches?
No, of not having to do the watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike will just do like a big purr stretch thing and curl back up in a little circle.
Noted.
And just go and look and just check on the boss, make sure they didn't die in their sleep, because that happens from time to time. So just make sure they're breathing and that the penguin is doing well. And of course, our hero Zero is comfortable, and they don't need to. They sleep.
Trying to sleep with manacles is fairly uncomfortable, but they're doing their best.
They get used to it. Trust me. We've learned from many years of that. And I just keep looking out and hearing the ice creak, and that's if you ever are in an environment where you do have a lake that freezes over, that is just such a unique sound.
Yeah,
it's something you really need.
You know that sound that sounds like a guitar wires being cut or something. There's that kind of right, yeah.
It sounds like a Star Wars laser.
funny enough how that happened.
that definitely happens sometimes.
Yes, and then sometimes it moans, and we say there's whales underneath the lake. It's like that.
Lots of comforting evening noises.
Mm-hmm. Makes me feel like home.
Now, I'm gonna take your role for the second part as well.
Okay. Oh, sure. I was hoping to.
And the others, after the appropriate time, except Mike, starts to shift and awaken. And
86.
86.
That's the number of death.
Oh, you say so? You don't want to have the rollover. You want a new one?
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me? I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
That's
Do you want me to roll? Because I just rolled a D100. Do you want me to roll again?
No. I was gonna say I was gonna have the roll from the non-event roll that the start one just carry through.
Oh, that's fine. Good. Just nice, pleasant noises. And as I know it is time to wakey.
It's actually very weird. 86 on the table is ice noises. It's nice.
Nice have a story.
It's nice.
Have a story to play.
But so yes, Ocean,
Wait.
Fushiro, your eyes snap open. Redfall starts trying to shift without waking Mike, but is groaning and. And Mike and Ocean, if you could -1 from Redfall and Ocean's max HP.
Not a baby.
As another day passes since the Soulmonger was activated.
Oh, so sad.
Nom.
This works out rather nicely actually, because at the start of the adventure, it's supposed to be 20 days since it was activated, so you're supposed to just minus 20 HP from anyone.
Ew.
And I was like, this we get to do this as we finish this campaign and lead straight into that one. Don't worry, Ocean. It'll be fine.
I'm sure it's fine. I think Ossian's going to go into a corner and just vomit out black bile. That'll be a free action.
Okay, so you awaken. A new day awaits. Ocean, you have been promised rewards by your patron, or Velen's patron, for this job. And we shall see what the new day brings. Next time. Oh, that didn't work, Phoenix? Okay, maybe it's not everyone. I'll double check. Thank you, though. Alright, so next time here, hopefully with a Velen Harple 2, we shall see what lies in store for our adventurers. But until then, we are going to take a rest here. Let me see. I'm trying to find Matty's channel here. No. Was it hi? It's me. So I'm trying to remember. Sorry, folks. 2 seconds.
While he does that, make sure you check out our great sponsors, including Sirenscape. Would you like this kind of immersive audio experience for your online tabletop, even playing in real life?
There you go.
Sirenscape can do that for you. Check out the link.
Thank you very kindly. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Phantom, for jumping into that as well. Yes, the fabulous Sirenscape has all sorts of things there, and we have an affiliate link. You can jump in on there. Okay, there it is.
We have an affiliate link. Jump in there.
Indeed.
Trollord
What's
Games.
the
Go to
link?
Trollord Games. Why it's in chat, everyone.
There we go, folks. And
I can't make your fingers do the clicking. You do that yourself.
And check out Money P. There it is. I found it.
Ah, there we
Thank
go.
you, Phoenix.
Hooray.
Okay,
Hey,
so
it's Money P.
yes, as Phantom said, last chance, we are going to draw our 4 lucky winners for today. We have the fantastic Trollord Games and Cobalt Press delivering the goods today. 2 coupons for any digital product on the Trollord Games store, be that D&D or their own Castles and Crusades stuff. Also awesome, lots and lots of awesome stuff over there. Or you have the chance to win 2 fabulous books from Cobalt Press, 1 to each winner. The Book of Urban Tides and the Southlands Campaign Guide. The PDFs of those books going to 2 lucky winners as well. So let us see who they're going to be in just a moment. But before that, say goodbye and thank you to these lovely folks. And we will go around from myself here. Mike, who are you in the material plane?
Hey, in the real life, I'm Jess. You can find me at the link over there. You can also find me this Friday, over there, on Angry Nerd Girl on 3 Flinks at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we are playing, I think it's this Friday, yes, D20 Xtina is running Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I get to play in this one. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
And yeah, I'm going to just keep yelling that I've got a thing coming up on Crowdfunder. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm also running a game jam. So if you like to make games, if you like to make games, join
You made
Team
Intro
Workers
Cast
Magic Jam on itch and make
You would like to
some
work in a
James.
sweatshop, just please. Make some jeans. And I
Make some James.
Okay, thank you so much. And
That's me. Bye.
check out the latest issue of Arcadia from MCDM for some of Jess's fabulous work. Okay, thank you. And Ossian, your good self.
Friends, hi. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Mike. Grim and chat sometimes. Around here, you will find me usually on Out of the Abyss as well as Hunger of Ythryn. And this coming Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. if you're in Britain, we have the finale where John, as a player, will be finishing our campaign for
Mortal
the
danger. Mortal danger.
mortal danger of the Demethrin 5.
Indeed.
Will Gakato survive? Will Astra and Gakato finally become friends? We'll see on Saturday. Probably one of those things will happen.
Will I get my revenge against Mike's character?
Yes.
Yes, that's right, Lee. Yeah. And
QuestJunkiesUK, come find us.
Yes, indeed. Let me do a quick shout out there so you can get ready. Come see me as a player. My little lizard buddy Gekato is going to be battling alongside Mike's fabulous character and all of the others as we try to stop bad things. Fancy you beeped it. But we did it different ways, so that's okay. Okay, and Vuzlin.
Oh, hello, I am the Maharishi on all the Twitters and the Twitches. Cog in the corporate machine by day, but at night you can find me playing D&D here on Sunday nights. And tomorrow night you can find me playing on Milady Sido's channel. Links are in my Twitch. Doobly-doo.
Thank you. And last but not least, Fushiro.
Hi, I've been Fushiro and Waku today. I was 2 characters today.
Scandalous.
Yes, I know. On the material plane, my name is Josh. You can find me here and nowhere else. So, please come back.
Indeed. Looking forward to it. All right, thank you, everyone. We have a somewhat reduced schedule this week. We only have Wild Beyond the Witchlight coming up towards the end of the week. But then we will see you all for our regular schedule, hopefully, next week. And, of course, as said before, over on QuestJunkiesUK for that Demethrin 5 finale on Saturday. Right, okay, that is that. Thank you so much for the wonderful raids from Guild Superior and Lubofin, and all of the follows and the subs and the bits. Awesome support as always. Thank you so much. Actually, one thing before we go, Rishi, I believe there was a gifted sub to Lubofin that we did not spin for. Who gets that spin next time?
That's been let's see, random. Let's go to Fushiro.
Okay.
Hey.
Hopefully I shrink again.
Can't wait to see.
Well, you may all reset all of those various pesky changes to you, except the 3 times that Arcane Blight thing. But we will be kicking off next time with a new Arcane Blight roll, so you can see what happens.
Yeah, sure.
You're very welcome, Yvette. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Lucy Joss, thank you. Phantom, thank you for all your help, as always. And McClover, thank you for your generosity, as always. And it is a pleasure to be back. But let us thank 4 of you, in particular, in a more material sense, well, digital sense, as we draw our winners for the giveaway. Let's refresh, make sure everyone's in there. Good luck, everybody. Thank you, Warrior. Oh, by the way, Warrior has been very generous to gift us their token pack. So take a close look later. I haven't had the chance to get it all implemented yet, but we might get some very pretty icon tokens and token borders coming up in the near future. A massive thank you to Warrior for that. Oh, right. Okay, that is that. I'm closing those entries. Boop. Done. Good luck, everyone. Let's go with our good friends Chuck and everyone over at Troll Lord Games first. Our first winner is Cardman2467. Let's double check we're still in the chat here. Can be lurking, that's fine, but make sure they hit. They are. Congratulations, Cardman, giving you a Troll Lord Games voucher coming your way. And hey, congratulations, Carmen. And the second winner of the Troll Lord Games certificate goes to... Oh, wrong one. God damn it. I always do that.
We can't see what you're doing.
Hey, everyone, enjoy, please. Those of you that have got Lord Kusumba's wrong button, you guys, emotes, off you go. Off you go. 2 seconds. It wouldn't be such a problem if my computer was faster and I could refresh quicker. There it is. Thank you, Phantom.
I changed my Alexa name to computer. Now I walk in my room and say, "Computer, shields on," and the light comes on.
Excellent.
In fact, it just did. You could hear me.
Oh no.
That's right. I heard it.
Love it. Is it here? That's the winners. I figured out how to do this before. How did I do it before? There is a way to restart it. Where are you?
Speaking of giveaways, make sure you check out CZRPG, our other sponsor tonight.
No, Cobalt Press and Troll Games today.
Oh, Cobalt Press and Troll Games. Sorry.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
lied
I guessed.
to the audience?
I did. I heard him.
You did. Come
Hello.
get me.
Welcome to the Hunger of Ythryn trading video, where we will do our best to provide for you the best customer service on best practices and poor decisions.
Do you know how triggering that is? Stop that. Stop that right now.
God damn it, I can't find out how to start it again. Hang on, it's okay. We have the list of winners and we have dice.
Right.
Sorry,
Man, I already said in chat that your little dreamscape with Vecna was like when HR comes over to your cube and says, "Could you come with me, please?"
Okay, so we have. Sorry, everybody. Okay, minus our friend Carbon there. We have other folks in the chat there. So let me roll for this. Okay. Hey, there you go. Okay, so the second Troll Lord Games voucher is going to Captain Ziggy. Congratulations. Double check they're still around. Yes, congratulations, Captain Ziggy. You can get a Troll Lord Games voucher. Regular here on the channel. Thank you very much. And we have our Cobalt Press books. First, the Book of Ebon Tides goes to we're doing here. Okay, so
16.
Ythryn.
Oh, Ythryn. Yes,
There we go.
Ythryn. Excellent.
Congratulations. Enjoy all of the flavoursome goodness that is in that Book of Ebon Tides, detailing all of the Shadow Fae courts of the Shadow Realm.
She's an art streamer. She's great. I
Enjoy.
encourage you all to go.
Okay, there's
go
lots of
check her
beautiful
out.
art in there as well. So enjoy. Okay, fantastic. Double check. Still around, actually. Sorry. Get too carried away here. Indeed. Easy one to check right at the bottom. Okay, and last but not least, we have okay, let's see here. Hey, Almod, Phantom. Congratulations, Phantom.
Phantom.
Cheers, Phantom.
Thanks for your hard work today. And always, you should be getting the Southlands campaign guide. Enjoy, enjoy. All right, so there we go, friends. That is that. We are going to head on raiding, continuing this raid train love here, and head on in the direction. Who was that? What's the end? It seems like quite a very cat thing to do. I was gonna blame Jess, but no.
Get out the spray bottle.
Hey.
Wrong mic.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody. It is time to wrap things up there, but we will see you back in the Feywild Thursday evening or Friday morning, depending where you are in the world, and then over on QuestJunkiesUK on Saturday. All right, my friends, thank you all so much. Let's see if any of our stream team buddies or who else is online at the moment. Ooh, lots of people. Ah, okay, yes. This is a kind of stream team buddy vicariously through others. Our stream team friend Sensei Suplex is appearing over on D20 Deathmatch with the fabulous Caustic Phoenix. So let us head over there and see how he's doing in this PvP D&D deathmatch. Everyone, you know what to do. Stick around for that raid if you've got him. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as I like to say around these parts, in Loris, Oyasumi Nasai. Oyasumi!
Oyasumi!
Hello and welcome to QuestJunkiesUK. It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and we are brought to you by the kind support of CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Troll Lord Games, and Nathrax 3D Minis. Look out for your chance to win in our fabulous giveaways. Check the session for today's giveaway. And, of course, you can get yourselves a lovely discount over on their homepages using the coupon codes that will pop up in chat. Do not miss this amazing stuff. CZRPG with their beautiful encounter design, maps, a fantastic Patreon for you to join. Phoenix Dice, their incredible, sustainably produced, recycled packaging and everything. The wonderful Click-Clap Math Rocks, do check them out. Troll Lord Games with their incredible Castles and Crusades original system and lots of D&D content as well. And the beautiful 3D printed and beautifully painted, if you wish, minis of Nathrax 3D minis. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Please check them out and let them know that the Odyssey sent you. Now, let us also say a huge thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. Amazing music and sound effects for your games, and just makes the whole experience a completely different level.
Check them out, stuff for D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, other game systems, board games, science fiction, fantasy, everything you need. Link in chat for your chance to get a free trial of this amazing product. Now, let's get into the session. To adventure!